In this video, I want to show you how to filter a Pandas data frame with multiple conditions. Okay, so this is whenever you're going to be looking for multiple things to satisfy for those rows to show up in your data set that you're looking at. And we're going to do some coding in Python here in Google Colab. So first things first, how do you filter with multiple conditions? And what does that exactly mean? So multiple conditions is just simply you want to have two things that are both true, or one of the things be true. Okay, and you're going to use basically some and or symbology here to make this happen. So whenever you use and, whenever you're thinking, I want both of these things to be true, okay, you're just going to use the and symbol here. Okay, and whenever you're thinking or, as in you want one of them to be true, you're going to use the straight line symbol on your keyboard. Okay, and I'm going to show you in some code what that looks like and what that means. So we're going to go ahead and import our libraries. We're going to use Seaborn just to get a quick data set, and we're going to use Pandas to do the data science here. So we're going to go ahead and import the built-in penguins data set from Seaborn, and we're going to use that. So if you look, this data set has a species of penguin, the island, bill length, bill depth, and flipper length in millimeters, body mass in grams, and the sex of the penguin. Okay, and I just have the first 5 rows shown here. So the first thing we're going to do is, how do you filter this data set using and logic? I mean, I have two things that I want them both to be satisfied or don't show me. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to start by filtering for penguins that are both Gen 2 penguins, so the species will be Gen 2, and we want the over 5,000 grams body mass one. So we want this column here, 5,000 grams or greater. Okay, so what we're going to do here, actually over 5,000, sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to look at both of these columns, and that's all we're going to care about. We want both of those conditions to be satisfied. So we don't want any species except Gen 2, and we don't want any body mass that's less than 5,000. Okay, we want both of those things to be true. So we're going to call our new data frame massive Gen 2s, okay, because these are going to be higher in mass Gen 2 penguins. Okay, we're going to go ahead and type equals, and we're going to type in penguins, which is our original data set that we're using here. So it's the one from the top here that I made to start us out. It has all the raw data in it. Nothing has changed. And then you're going to go ahead and open up a square bracket, okay, because we want to look within this penguins data set. So that's what that yellow square bracket's telling us. We're going to say within penguins, look inside that data set. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have two statements in parentheses here to satisfy. Okay, and our first one, if you look, is, again, within that penguins, once again, find the species column. Okay, so it's just type in penguins again, square brackets, quotes, and then type the column that we're looking for, which we're going to use species. Okay, and we're going to set that double equals to, okay, remember equals is an assignment, okay, double equals is equal to, and we're going to set that equal to, we're going to look for Gen 2 onlys. Okay, so we're going to look in here, and it's going to be penguins where the species column is Gen 2. Okay, and that's all that means there. And, okay, here's where we type our and symbol. The same thing over here. We have another statement inside parentheses. Okay, we're still looking in our penguins data set. We still open up another square bracket, these blue ones, just like we did over here. And we're going to type in body mass G this time, okay, for our body mass column. And go ahead and close those square brackets. And then we're going to type the greater than symbol and type 5,000. Okay, so if you read this out, it's basically going to say create a data set called massive Gen 2s from our penguins data set, where within that penguins data set, the species column says Gen 2, and within that penguins data set, the body mass column is greater than 5,000. And then whenever you go ahead and print that, whenever you go ahead and show that, you can see that we get our new data set, massive Gen 2s. Notice all of the species are Gen 2s, and all the body masses are over 5,000 grams. Okay, and the other columns here that it's truncating would show the same thing. Okay, again, that's our and logic. This and this has to be true for them to end up in this data frame. Okay, if it's not Gen 2, it's not here. Okay, if it's smaller than 5,000, it's not here. Okay, we're just looking at the massive Gen 2 penguins. Okay, you could do this with anything. You could say, give me the penguins where the species is Gen 2 and the island is Visco. You could say, give me the penguins where the island is Bisco and the flipper length is over 200. You could do this for anything you have here, okay? But that's just how you do it with AND logic, okay? You could change this around however you want, just keep the structure the same, okay? And pay attention to those square brackets, parentheses. They're a little bit easy to get confused with there, okay? The other thing I'm going to talk about today and finish up our video here is just the other way to do this multiple condition stuff and use OR instead. Okay, so whenever you're using an OR statement, it's basically saying I want one of these things to be true. They don't both have to be true like AND, I just need one of them to be true. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to filter for penguins that are Gen 2, okay, or, this should be or over 5,000 grams in body mass, okay? So we're going to make a new data frame here. It's going to call Gen 2 or massive. Okay, notice it's not Gen 2 and massive, this massive Gen 2's one. It's one or the other. And we're going to put the same sort of structure here. Okay, we're going to do equals, our penguin's original data set, open up a square bracket, and then we're going to start our parentheses. Okay, so same thing as above. We're going to look for penguins where the species is Gen 2. And over here we have the same thing up there. We have penguins where our body mass is over 5,000. But notice this time, because we're using OR, because we want penguins that are either Gen 2 or massive, okay, we're using this straight line on your keyboard. Okay, we type in this straight line symbol. And what this is telling you is it's basically saying, okay, give me this new data frame where we have all these penguins that are Gen 2s or massive. Go to our original data set to get the info here. Find the penguins column where the species. Give me the rows where they're Gen 2. And in that penguins data set, again, that find the column that's body mass, give me the ones that are over 5,000. And because we have this line here instead of the and symbol, one of these has to be true. Both of them can be true, or one of them can be true. So we're going to get Gen 2s, we're going to get penguins that are over 5,000 grams, and then we're going to get Gen 2s that are over 5,000 grams. Okay? If you go ahead and run that and show our Gen 2 or massive, notice here, we've got species being Gen 2s, okay? And we have our massive penguins. Okay, but notice you'll see here, like this is a Gen 2 here that is not over 5,000. Okay, that's because it only had to be a Gen 2. Okay, it didn't have to be both. Up here it had to be both. And notice you only got 61 rows. Okay, OR is a little less strict. Okay, again, just one of these things has to be true, Gen 2 or over 5,000. So notice there's a lot more penguins here. There's 124. Okay, and if you actually go ahead and open this up, you'll see that again, got a lot of Gen 2s, got a lot of Gen 2s that are over 5,000 here. Okay, if it's not over 5,000, it's a Gen 2. And then as you scroll down here and find penguins that maybe aren't Gen 2s, which in this situation it didn't find any, but you're also going to have penguins that are over 5,000 that wouldn't be Gen 2s. Okay, it doesn't seem like any Gen 2s are that massive. But if you had other species of penguins here over 5,000, they would also show up here. Okay, so again, that's quick conditional sort of logic that we're working with here. Again, if you use AND, okay, they both have to be true. If you use OR, just one of them has to be true. Okay, but still one of them has to be true. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something about filtering rows here with multiple conditions. Have a fantastic day, and please like and subscribe for more videos to learn about data science concepts.